Right when I started the live stream, I heard someone on the walls. And then, like, right when I got up a minute ago, like, I went to sleep early at like 7 or 8 something. And then it's like midnight now. I woke up like half hour ago or whatever. And when I got up, there was this loud engine sound outside. And then I think before I went to sleep, my neighbor was talking through the walls. Like, he'll just sound like he's having like a phone conversation through the walls, I guess. And like, he'll start talking synced, and then he'll just keep talking. And it's just, this is weird. Like, is he actually talking to somebody? That's just what I want to know, is he actually talking to somebody? Is it a scripted conversation? Is it a real conversation? What? What is it? Cause like, I don't hear him talking ever other than when he starts talking synced. I don't think I ever hear him talking except synced. Like, I really can't think of a time when I heard him talking through the walls and it wasn't synced. And like, him for sure, or like him, I think I don't ever think I've ever heard him talking unsynced. Other people, maybe. Like, I'll hear him talking sometimes, and it might not be synced. But that guy, I'm pretty sure every time I hear him talking, and most of the people too, every time I hear him talking, it's synced. Most of the time, anytime I hear any sound through the walls, most of the time, it sounds synced. And then the other times, it might also be synced. But most of the time, if I hear any sound through the walls, if I hear coughing, if I hear talking, if I hear a banging sound, if I hear someone like walking around or whatever the sound is that I hear, like this like creaking sound through the walls, it sounds like people are like walking around. If I hear like any sound through the wall, if I hear a toilet flush, if I hear like any sound through the walls, 99% of the time it sounds synced. It's just quiet otherwise. Which is weird to me. Like, dude, does anyone have conversations? And like, are the sync conversations real conversations, or are they fake conversations? Are they scripted conversations? Or what? I just want to know, man. Clearly, y'all are stalkered up, so just tell me what's happening. Just tell me, man. Do you have real conversations through the walls, or do you have a scripted conversation through the walls? Just tell me. And then this thing outside my apartment, do you hear it? It's been constantly turning on and off too since I woke up. And it's always doing that. Yeah. But hit the Cash App and PayPal if you can, guys. Anything helps. Just trying to make it out here. Just trying. So, hit the Cash App, PayPal if you can, guys. Anything helps. Let's see what's outside. Any stalkers out there? I think I just heard my refrigerator click when I turned the lights off. I saw a car out there. Oh, there's another car. It's like one right after the other, and the second one was white. They weren't synced though, but they were almost synced. So it's like 12:22 right now. 12:22 a.m. On a Wednesday night. So I see a semi truck right now. It's probably about to sink. He is. He's synced with the car. And then there's another car. And then there's another car meeting the sync car at the intersection. And then there's another car synced with him. And then the AC thing on my apartment is turning back on, synced with the last two cars. And it just keeps turning on and off constantly, though. And then there's a car. And I think it's synchronizing with the machine outside my apartment, turning back on again. So, what else happened last night? I forgot. The other night, like last weekend, I laid down in bed one night and like, I forget what sound it was outside, but there was like this loud ass sound outside right when I lay down. I think it was like a dumpster or something, if I remember right. It was just like this loud ass bang sound or some shit. And then like a bunch of people yelling or whatever. Like right when I lay down to go to sleep, like they just like but they don't usually be keeping me up or waking me up or whatever. A lot of times I'll wake up in the middle of the night and there'll be like a loud ass siren driving by my apartment or whatever. But usually I just like roll over, go back to sleep. I'm like, fuck y'all. Like I usually sleep pretty decent. But then like there was one night where like they were shooting frequencies in my ears when I laid down to go to sleep, and that was keeping me awake. And then there's been some nights where they're making loud sounds out there, like right when I lay down and go to sleep, and it keeps me awake. But usually I can like get myself to go to sleep, even if they're doing that or whatever, even if they're making sounds. But like, they don't ever wake me up. At least not usually. Like usually, if they're making a sound, I'm already awake, or at least like half awake. And then like I might be like half awake, and then they'll make a sound, and I'll be like, all right, I'm up. Fuck it. Sometimes like that, but like usually I sleep pretty good. But yeah. But then when I do sleep, I have dreams about stalkers, and then there's stalkers and stalkered up with the stalkers in my dreams. I've already talked about it 100 times, but you can't escape the stalkers even in your dreams. So I saw a car right now. I don't know if he's a stalker. It's pretty chill out here right now since the one wave of stalkers drove by. There's nothing happening now, so I guess they ran out of stalkers for the night. At least for a few minutes. And then gather up more stalkers. They wake them up out of their stalker sleep so they can come out and stalk or whatever. Oh yeah, last night when I was like getting ready to go to bed, or tonight when I was getting ready to go to bed, there was a car alarm outside. But I haven't. I was hearing a siren yesterday when I was recording, but other than that, I don't think I've heard a siren for. And that one was probably stalking me, but it was like really far away. And I didn't hear when it started. But I don't think I've heard a siren in like a couple of days. Maybe. Unless I just like forgot. Cause I just be tuning them out. So they might have done one I forgot about. Cause they're just always doing them all the time. But I don't think I've heard a siren other than that one in like a couple days or something. I saw this car drive by, and then I hear this engine sound. And I saw another car drive by at like 10 seconds before that car or something. So I don't know, that happened. So hard to say. Were they stalking? Were they not stalking? I don't see a drone tonight. I've been seeing them again lately, but like I said, they'll just like turn their light on and then turn it back off again. Like I haven't seen. There's a couple of nights where I was seeing a light in the sky just hovering. But like, I used to see them like that all the time. Like they'd just be hovering out there, and then they'd be like moving around, synced and shit. But like, lately when I see a drone, they'll just like turn their light on and then turn it back off again, and they'll do it synced. So there might be a drone out here, but I don't see it. Like they might just always be out here with their lights off or something. I don't know. But like, what was it? A week or two ago, I walked out on the path at like 4 in the morning or whatever. Walked out on the path, and right when I get out onto the path, there's a light in the sky that just like turns on and then turns back off again. And then I saw that like when I was walking back from Walmart one day too. I saw a light turn on and off in the sky, synced like 3 times, and then it just like stayed off. And I've seen that before too. Like one night I was looking out my apartment window and the light in the sky turns on and then back off, and then a white SUV drives out underneath where the light was. So I don't see them every night. There was a period of time where I was seeing them every night, like last like a year and a half or 2 years ago or whatever. So I don't know if the drone's out there or not out there. But if he is out there, look at that. How do I look? But yeah, I would always see them though, and they would always be like moving around synced. I think I just saw a light flash in the sky right now. I don't know if I did or not. I just barely saw it if I did. Do it again. But yeah, like like there would always be like a drone like following me home from work, like 2 years ago or whatever. And then like I would look up and I would like stop and look up at it, and it would just be like just like moving around like in like zigzag patterns and whatever, and it would like move synced. But I don't see any stalkers right now. I think I'm gonna go back to sleep. Hit the Cash App, PayPal if you can, guys. Vote for IllCat 2024. Subscribe to Cat the Glitch. Like and share the video. And have a good night, y'all. I think I'm gonna go back to sleep. Maybe. I don't know. Who's in here? How y'all doing? Yeah, it's like it's just never quiet, like completely. It is sometimes, occasionally, completely quiet in here. But like that AC thing outside my apartment is just constantly turning on and off right now. And it's just always just constantly turning on and off. And then it's just syncing up as it turns on and off. And like I'll just like do that and then it'll just it's just constantly turning on and off like it's broken. And it's doing its thing. So like other than that, it's completely quiet in here right now, but it's never completely quiet in here. And then if it's not that, it's my refrigerator, the water heater. Like it just never stays completely quiet in here for more than like a minute. Or like a few minutes maybe. Or like maybe if I'm like doing something, it'll be quiet for a while, and then like right when I stop doing it or whatever, like sometimes it is like completely quiet for a while, but then just at some point, so it's just constantly turning on and off the entire time I'm talking. Oh, now it's off. Oh, now it's back on again. But I think it does turn off in the winter time, if I remember right. So I think it turns off for the winter. Yep. So. But then in the winter time, they got the Bobcat guy. It's always something. Uh, oh yeah, that video yesterday or today. There's the train. There's that, like I was sitting on that bench. There's a guy crossing the street, a tail lift, a semi, and then like some whiteys and the train horn all at the same time. and then like right after that, and then like the ding 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 thing on the train started synced, and the train horn was going off synced a bunch of times. And then when the train gets there, there's these people walking up with dogs that like were walking over in the VFW parking lot, and then they come around the back of VFW, and then they walk up to the intersection as the train is coming out behind them, as the train is driving out right behind them. They're walking up to the intersection with the dogs, synced with the train. And I was like, are they gonna walk up as the train comes out? And then they did that. I predicted that they were gonna do that. And they did that exact thing. So that was pretty crazy how it was just like all those things happening all at once. And then and then right after that I saw a tail lift with one light driving, turning out synced, and then meeting me synced. And I saw 100 tail lifts on either that video or the next video. I saw probably both videos. I saw a bunch of tail lifts synced up, and the one had one light again. Maybe it's the same one that has one light. Maybe they never fixed the light. Like, is it the same one that had one light like a couple weeks ago? Because it's been a while since that video. Like, it was like a month ago, maybe. Did they get the light fixed yet? Or is it a different truck that has one light now, or what? I don't know, but I've seen synced up one headlight telelifts and garbage trucks and mail trucks and FedExes and I think UPS probably too. I've seen all of those things with one light synced up before, and garbage trucks I've seen with one light multiple times. And the tail lifts I've seen with one light multiple times, and probably other things I've seen with one light multiple. Probably the FedExes I've seen with one light multiple times. So I've seen these things with one light multiple times, synced up every time I see them. Whether they have one light or not, they're synced up every time I see them. So, and then I see other cars with one light synced up. You know, I see like one headlight, white SUV synced up. So it's just like a phenomenon of like one headlights meeting me synced up, right? Especially like the tail lift, which is always synced up, right? Yes or yes? It's not a debate. It's a rhetorical question. And then there was a plane on that video that flew out in front of me as a bird. I don't know. Can you really see the bird? You can kind of see it, but like this bird just like flew up and like flew straight out ahead of me. Right as this plane was directly ahead of me. And then another bird like flew up as it was like next to me, as the plane was next to me. And the plane didn't fly over my head, but it just like flew like around me. So that looked like a sink. Looked like a bird sinking the plane. So, I don't know. There's a lot of weird shit going on around here. It's a lot of weird shit. The refrigerator is turned on. Oh yeah, and then there was this white SUV yesterday that was like, it was taking off of the side of the street, and like I was just like crossing this, like I was sitting on this bench, and like I get up and walk across the street, and like there was this white SUV that was sitting parked on the side of the street that takes off right there. And then they're just like driving behind me really fast as I cross the street, like I'm in their way or whatever. But they just literally took off the side of the street. Like, calm down, bro. Like, man, can't cross the street. And that's like every time I cross the street, pretty much, it's just people like acting like they're impatient or whatever. And just being a bitch. So I'm sure there's something else to talk about that I'm forgetting. But until next time, I'm out. Later.